Yeah, and just Shane, his normal. Okay, a lot of people think of this character as a zoner. And let me tell you something, if you think of this character as a zoner, you are completely wrong. This character is not a zoner. He was designed to be a zoner, but an MK11 Ultimate, that is not good enough for him. If you play this character as a zoner, you are asking to die. Immediately, people I think of straight away that use Ground Eruption will die. Ground Eruption is a 2-slot move. 2 slots. And against some characters, the close version is punishable whether you flawless block or not. And against good players, they will flawless block it 100% of the time, and you will punish every single time. So, in my opinion and in my experience, please, to God, do not use Ground Eruption. The only time you should be using Ground Eruption is a hit confirm combo. Oh, pardon me. Or you use the far version as a zoning tool, because that one is not punishable. And then, like, his best zoning tool is the corpse drop, hands down. That's the best zoning tool he has. And Ground Eruption is not even a, like, it's a zoning tool if you use the far one, and it's not even a neutral tool if you use a close one. So Ground Eruption is not worth the risk. It is not. Please don't use it. Please. I urge everyone that plays MK11 Ultimate, do not use Ground Eruption. It's the worst Shang Tsung move. I'm gonna say it is worse than his buff and debuff moves. And everyone knows how bad they are. Okay, now that rant's out of the way, I'm back onto what I play as Shang Tsung. Now, people know I main this character, and my main variation with this character specifically is Ermac, which is Force Lift. I use Shake, which is Smoke, projectile parry, and I also use Scattered Souls, which is his armor break. Now, Ermac, although his primary use is a hit confirm for a combo, he has a lot of other uses, right? Ermac gets rid of your normal Crushing Flames move, which is the fireballs he calls from the skies, which is safe. But this move, it launches the opponent. 2, it has a crushing blow if you call out a flawless block. And 3, most characters, when you hit them with Ermac at full distance, cannot punish it. Or they're too late to react to punish it. At full range. Anything other than full range, they will punish you. And 4th is it's a good anti-air. Now, if the opponent is like above your head or just in front of like your head, your face sort of thing, and in the air, it's not going to anti-air them. But if you like are in neutral and you see them trying to do a jump in, like as soon as they leave the ground, you can do Ermac and bang, it's anti-air. 100% anti-air them all the time. There's only specific characters that can get out of it, which is like Jade and Kung Lao, because they can jump back and do like air projectiles and punish you, or they do jump back like dive kick or something. But like characters like Fujin, like they can't do Skywalker against Shang because he will anti-air you with Ermac. Yeah, there's anyway. That's Ermac in a nutshell. But all the flawless block gaps like forward 2-4-2, Ermac crushing blow in there. Back 3, Ermac crushing blow also works because they try to flawless block back 3 up 4. 2-1-4 only works in Combat League because some people think it's a flawless block gap, but it's not. So you can catch them during that. And up close, you should meaty with either back 3 or 1-1. Right. And his 1-1-2 is also a flawless block gap, which also gives him the crushing blow. But he has his extensions where you can do 1-1-4, 1-1-2. 1-1-2 is plus. You can, and if your opponent tries to do anything, you can Ermac, lift them, and full combo them straight away. Same with the forward 2-4-2 is a bit different. I don't use Ermac for that specifically, just because people do really weird things when they see that. But look, that's a for a different video. But there is, so yes, Ermac is one of his best moves. I urge everyone to use that move. If you're not using Ermac, use his Crushing Flame moves. Or Crashing Flame, sorry. Those two moves are probably his best moves. And then obviously you have Smoke, which is the projectile parry. Projectile parries most projectiles. Like some things are not projectiles for whatever reason. You guys heard about this with the Joker rubbish and all that, so I'm not going to repeat it. It's also a good check if someone is too aggressive. I've been doing this as of late, and I've been amplifying my smoke parry sometimes just to tell people to back off, because Shang is like, he's not very good at when he's being pressured. He's not. But amplifying smoke parry gives him some options like that. So that's really good. And Scattered Souls. If you don't know what Scattered Souls is, it's his armor break. It was specific to his second variation, which no one was using. This armor break re-stands you and extends combos. It is probably the best armor break in the game. For me, there is no excuse for me not to use this move, especially with Ermac. Because Ermac launches the opponent, you can force your opponent into breaking away. So if they just think you're like gonna drop the combo, you can go straight into an armor break. Doesn't matter if they break away as fast as possible, the armor break will still get them. You can bait them into doing it, so you can do a standing 3 into armor break, that will catch them as well. If they try and break away straight away after 1-1-4, that will catch them as well. So there's a lot of potential with that move. And with my variation as well, what I love is I can turn into the opponent. I think that's the strongest, besides Ermac and Crashing Flames. Soul Steal is one of his best moves. Because one, it gives him access to his Throw Crushing Blow. Finally, you can use his Throw Crushing Blow. And second of all, you can play as some stupid ass characters like Kano. You can use Kano's setup against him. You can use Cabal's stupid air gas against him. And people, although they know how to use their character, some of them don't know how to fight against their own character. And that's his strength. That is Shang's strength, is catching the opponent with their own stuff. And they're just like, wow, what the hell? I was in the pro competition a couple days ago, and I did go to the losers bracket, and I fought this, I I forgot his name. I think it's Reigning Supreme. I think so. He was a Kotal Khan player. I was playing Shang. And when I played as Kotal Khan, that's when he struggled the most. I could tell just because he was so used to using his command grab, he never thought of me using the command grab against him, or tech throws against him, or the sun against him. So you can literally turn the tides in your favor with this character very, very easily. And then when you turn back, like I said, you get access to his throw crushing blow, which is really good. That also leads into some pretty juicy damage if you have Ermac. Other than my variation, there are other good moves like his Screaming Soul. That is a good grounded combo extender. Very, very good. Just because it doesn't launch the opponent, so you don't need to use moves like Scattered Souls if you're gonna use Screaming Souls. So another variation I would totally make is Screaming Souls, Soul Swap, and I would probably use Shake just because I feel that Smoke is one of the staple ninjas in his arsenal for just everyone, because basically everyone in this MK Ultimate now has a projectile, and just having the ability to get rid of their projectile is so strong in this game. Like having the ability to get rid of Cabal's Buzzsaw is really strong. Having the ability to get rid of Kano's knife toss, setup, that's strong. Jax's Thumper, which is really good. Collector's Ebola, which he normally think you would trade, but you'd punish him for it. Things like that. I know a lot of people are very iffy about the Soul Swap move, but there's specific matchups where Soul Swap is guaranteed. Like this Collector right here, I don't think Collector can do anything about Soul Swap. If you end a combo with your Sorcery Rush, which is his slide, normal slide, mid slide, and then you do Soul Swap because it knocks them full screen, I don't think Collector can do anything about it. Unless he has a teleport, he might be able to get to you. But other than that, I'm not sure. Then there's characters where it doesn't work, like Liu Kang or Johnny Cage or Jackie. It doesn't work against them that much, because Jackie will just hop her ass across screen and then punish you. But there's specific characters that Soul Swap can work against, and I know they patched the whole debuff and buff damage thing with him with Soul Swap for the brutality, but in my opinion, it's not worth it. Also, don't use his trap move either. It's not that great. And yeah, I think because I had a lot to say about Shang in this tier list. Some people think he is overrated. Some people think he's under. I think it's very fair to put him just inside the S bracket. Just because people that want to play Shang as a zoner put him really low down, because zoning doesn't work too well in this game unless you have a strong neutral game, which Shang doesn't. And then people that try and rush him down put him really, really high, right? They'll put Shang all the way, maybe here or something, I know what's going on my laptop, but yeah, they'll put him up here or something, but he's not that good, but he is strong. He is. Like I said, I think Soul Swap is not Soul Swap. Sorry guys, Soul Steal is integral to his game. If you want to play Shang Tsung, you have to know how to play the other character. You have to. Um, just cause when you turn into the opponent, some people freak out. Like, I guarantee you, most of the time, people will just wake up 3. And if you know that, you can flawless block their up 3 and punish them. Like, it's that good. Or if they have like a long range game like Collector, right, and he does wake up 3, you can just like standing 4-4 punish him full combo. And like he gets even stronger with some other characters like Geras, for example. I know Geras is a bad matchup, but when you play as Geras, as Shang Tsung, he becomes so much better because you can link their combos together and it does some pretty hefty damage, especially in the corner. And you can link, similarly, like linking combos between 2 characters. You can do it with Geras, you can do it with Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's damage isn't that great for Shang's combos though. So, I mean, it's there if you want to do it, but I don't recommend it. And who else? Kitana, where is she? I don't even know where she is. Yeah, she's here. So, like, Kitana's like meterless combo launcher into like Shang, like Ermac lift and stuff does so much damage. Not to mention if you try and break away, like straight away from, like you do like fan lift and then you transform back, and then they try and break away straight away. You can do like scattered souls and relaunch them. Like obviously restand, and then you can relaunch them with Ermac and then go into a fatal blow, which does like 60%. It's insane. So there's a lot of potential with those characters, but and you can't you would think that you'd be able to do it with characters like Cabal, but you actually can't because his dash doesn't hold them long enough. But like I said, you can put Kano in his own traps. You can do Joker stuff to Joker. You can punish Joker as Joker as well, which most characters can't do. Joker can do that to himself. The only character I don't recommend turning into as Shang is Fujin. Just cause Fujin is so meter intensive, and Shang relies on meter to launch you. So that's the only thing with that. But other than that, it's pretty. He is good. He is good. I think more people need to play him to understand what he's all about. Then there he is. You know what? I missed this character. I think I have put him too low, way too low. I put him here previously, but he belongs up here. He does. Purely, you know what? I'll just put him here. Yeah, that's right. Geras below Kung Lao. This is ordered. I am trying to order it so you guys can see sort of like best to worst, but like I said, there is no worst character in this game because even the worst character can do really well in this game. So then, yes. Anyway, Spawn, oh my god. Character is a monster thanks to customs. He has access to all of his crushing blows and his combo launcher in one variation, so he can literally kill you with a favorable blow combo with like 70%. If he reads that you're going to break away, and then you don't have the charging Hellspawn sort of stuff, you can relaunch them into like 70% combos. Like the big deal with Spawn is he hurts. He really hurts. If he hits you, get ready to lose anywhere from 32 to 35% 8%. And if someone does optimal combos with his air glide, he can lose up to 40. So yeah. And then his neutral game is pretty strong with his no freaking hurt box bullshit with his chains. His standing 3-4 into projectile meter burn is really, really dumb. I don't know what they were thinking with that move, but yet here it is. He also has other good moves like his low chain, which is a safe mix. He also is a good zoning tool, his low chain. If you want to command grab, you can command grab with a character too, but you gotta be careful because it doesn't command grab characters that are crouch blocking for whatever reason. But then again, you can always tech throw off his back one, which makes him stand up because the next hit is an overhead. And obviously, he can turn invisible. He does really good damage when he ends combos with his command grab. Like, his command grab hurts. Like, spawn hurts in general. But yeah. Then you have his Letha stance, which is hard to punish if you don't know how to punish it. But once you get to do it, like, you'll just start doing it. And yeah, like, I don't know what else there is to talk about Spawners. It's a solid character. Does damage. Can mix. Safe mix. If it gets wrong, you get launched. Character hurts. Really does hurt. Okay. I can't believe I did this, but I put Noob Saibot down here. Now, by no means is Noob Saibot a bad character. He is amazing. The fact that you can have Sickle Snag, Enhanced Teleport, and Shadow Slide is ridiculous. He has a really good projectile with that Shadow Slide, which forces you to jump, and then he has the default anti-air clone. If you try and jump, he'll teleport, enhance, you punish, and you'll die. He does 60% combos with 2 bars and a fatal blow. Character can make himself safe with low shadow slide amplifier. If you don't really think the projectile is necessary, you can take out Shadow Slide for Shadow Strike. Shadow Strike is just a move that you don't have to amplify and it's safe up close. I'm pretty sure it's like -4 or something. It could be safer or less, but I know it's safe. So, I mean, Noob Saibot is Spawn, basically, but he doesn't have the same matchups as Spawn. Put it that way. Like, you know what? I'm starting to rethink this now. They're essentially the same character. Shadow Slide Amplify is safe and Meter Burn Projectile is safe. They both hurt when they launch. Fatal Blow scales for this guy. Fatal Blow does not scale for this guy. So I'm gonna... What the hell? Alright. I think, yeah, I had to swap positions there, to be honest. Oh my god, what the hell's going on? There we go, it's better. Oh, yeah. Just... It's really hard to make a tier list in MK11 Ultimate because a lot of characters are really good. And you don't want to make them sound bad because they're not bad. They are good. Who else is here? You know what? I'm gonna put. I'll put Spawn here. I'll put Spawn just. Oh my god! What is going on? Sorry guys for this. What the? Come down here. And you come down here. It's better than Collector. nose. Okay, cool. I think that looks better. That looks way better. So starting this row, I'm going to have Scorpion. This character, the only reason this character is good is because of the online. His teleport cancel just gives him so much more potential, and like he can do back one full, cancel, far cancel, standing. I mean, four is a forward 4-1, and then cancel as well, and all that sort of stuff. And 2-1 is plus on block for whatever reason. And yeah, what else? Jesus. Character's just obnoxious, and he can 50-50 you. I know the overhead is super slow, but I'm sorry, no one's reacting online. No one. I don't care what anyone says. He will. Some Scorpion players will do like 5 overheads in a row. I'm not even kidding. Because the thing is safe. I don't understand why his overhead is safe. Literally doesn't make sense. And then when he gets you to stand block, he'll full combo you with his low. And not to mention his footsies are really good. His fatal blow is really good too. In combos as well. Not to mention he can pair up his teleport cancel with the death spin, which can chip people out. He can do it with a buff to give him extra damage on combos. He can pair it up with Air Sin Blade, which is the neutral jump launcher, which is safe for whatever reason. Hate that move so much. Then there's Demon Breath. Demon Breath is a good restand move, I think. Obviously, it was broke when MK11 Ultimate first came out. It was definitely broke because you had to take throw. You couldn't duck it or jump it when they threw you after you were in hit stun of Demon Breath. But now you can. But Demon Breath is still really good. Just cause it doesn't guarantee you a throw doesn't mean it's not good. Then he has the Demon Dash move. I know it's not a 7-frame punish anymore, but that would have just been ridiculous. It would have punished everything in the game. But now that it's like 12 frames, 12 frames is a good window to pretty much punish stuff that's really knocks you far back. So I think the move is pretty underrated in my opinion, but who knows, I might be wrong. I don't play Scorpion that much because I don't like the character. So yeah. I think, who is next? I had to put this guy here. Had to. Erron Black. Erron Black. The only weakness of this character is that he has to use dial-in strings. That's his only weakness. If he didn't have dial-in strings, he would definitely be an S+ character. For sure. Now, what would you equip with Erron Black? Most people are equipping Enhanced Locked and Loaded, which is the meterless combo launcher, with his rifle, Scud Shot, because Scud Shot is so good, and his Armor Break, which is the Acid Pull. Character can... some people will trade out his what do you call it? Like, he will mix you to death. You think you're getting mixed by Sub-Zero, you're gonna get mixed to death by Erron Black online. Way harder. Only because of the only way to put up with it is double fuzzies, and if they have slide cancel, you're not gonna react to the cancel. And if you try and poke, and you're too late, he takes his turn back. So there is that if people equip slide cancel. The whole thing with the armor break is having locked and loaded as the meterless launcher so that you can armor break them. It's pretty hard if they break away fast, but if they break away like normal or pretty late, you can still catch them. Also with his, like Scud Shot, you can't move. He will control neutral as long as he has meter. So good luck to anyone throwing projectile. We all know that. Pardon me. What else? What else? Yeah, like slide cancel is really good. Command grab is really good. Tick foes off his forward 3. He can just raw command grab. He can end combos with command grab, which has really good Oki as well. Sets up his forward 4. And you can cancel his forward 4 if you have slide cancel. He can make his boot drop safe with the amplifier. Yeah, character is really good and will mix you to death. Your people say double fuzzy. You're not gonna double fuzzy online. It's just not gonna happen. It's too hard. Not gonna happen at all.